Hi, my name is Satish Alvarthi, working as assistant professor in mechanical department in Guntur Engineering College. Today, I will explain about Joule's experiment and first law of thermodynamics, corollaries. First law of thermodynamics applied to process. Now, I will explain about Joule experiments. Here diagram shows the Joule's experiment setup. Joule conducted a experimental which were the first step in the analysis of thermodynamic system. This is applicable with respect to a closed system undergone by a cycle. Joule has to taken as insulated vessel filled with certain quantity of liquid as shown in figure. First of all, we have to measure the temperature of liquid. He is inserted a thermometer in chosen fluid. A stirrer is placed. By lowering the weight, that is W, through a distance Z, the work is done on the system by stirring the paddle wheel. The work input to the fluid cause a rise in temperature of the fluid. The amount of work done is obtained by the product of W and Z. The amount of work supplied and heat withdrawn are calculated and different set of experiments. Joules has changed the liquid and conducted may such that experiments involving different work interactions. It has found surprisingly from the tabulated values that the network input was directly proportional to the network heat transfer from the system. This for a closed system undergone a cycle process. Delta Q is equal to integral of delta Q is equal to Joule's integral of dW. Cyclic dQ is equal to Joule's cyclic dW, where J is the Joule's constant. The above equation can written as cyclic D is equal to cyclic dW. Now, what is first law of thermodynamics? It states that heat and work are mutually convertible. It can be stated as whenever a system undergoes a cyclic process, the net heat supplied to the system is equal to the net work done by the system. What is the first law of thermodynamics means? The net heat supplied to the system is equal to the net work done by the system is called first law of thermodynamics. Mathematically, it can be represented as a cyclic dQ is equal to cyclic dW. Now, we'll discuss about corollaries. For an isolated system, internal energy of an isolated system remains constant. That is, work transfer and heat transfer for such a system is 0. That means W is equal to 0 and Q also 0. The first law of thermodynamics is delta E is equal to 0, where delta E is the nothing but constant of energy. It leads us to a conclusion that first law of thermodynamics is just another statement of law of conservation of energy. It says energy neither be created nor be destroyed, but changes from one form to another form. Now come to first law applied to a process. If a system undergoes a change of state during which both heat transfer and work transfer are involved, the net energy transfer will be stored in the system. Let a system undergoes a change of state from point 1 to 2. Then by applying the first law of thermodynamics to the process 1 to 2, the heat and work transfer can be represented as Q is equal to delta E plus W. From thermodynamic point of view, neglecting the changes in the other forms of energy, Q is equal to delta U plus W, where W is the work and delta is the internal energy, Q is the heat transfer. This is the first law applied to process. Thank you so much.